Hi, Julie Norman here. So I'm going to recommend another book to you. Now this is a book that I like because if we want to get results from children, we have to look to ourselves as adults. We have to look at the environment we're creating, we have to look at the relationships that we're building, we have to look at our behaviours, because actually it's much of what we do that determines what the children do. So schools that are struggling with attendance, with children's engagement, with children's learning behaviours need to look very closely to what they are doing. So the environment based on how they have relationships with children, how they speak to children, how much are children included in what's happening in the school, but also the curriculum, looking at the curriculum and how children can be more engaged in that. If children are being done to, we'll often see behaviours come from that. So we must stay open-minded to the fact that the behaviour we see in children is normally a very clear indication of children being quite unhappy, but not having the vocabulary to be able to share that with us. So if we want to improve behaviour and we want children to feel happy and valued, then I would suggest one book worth looking at is this one, When the Adults Change, Everything Changes, by Paul Dix. Now Paul talks a lot in here about how we must reflect on our behaviours and what kind of environment and schooling we're providing for children. One size doesn't fit all, sadly. As much as the government may think so, was that controversial? It doesn't. So we need to be looking at our children and listening to them, listening really carefully to their behaviour. Because it's telling us something. Start hearing them and start changing what you're doing, start changing what the school is doing, what the adults are doing, and how we are creating an environment for our children. Is it the right environment? Are they screaming out to us saying, please amend the environment? So this is a fantastic book. This is one of my top books, and one of my top authors. So another hero of mine. Please do, if you read anything during lockdown, take time to read this. And just think about the really small changes that can be made that will make your school the best place for a child to be and want to be, more importantly.